Hey gang, Vincent Welch, this is Wood and Wonders. Got a question for you. How many of you, well, your tool work is not exactly where you'd like it to be. In other words, you get some deep scratches and some tool marks that are just kind of tough to get rid of. It happens. It'll get better. But, you know, an option in regards to sanding that maybe you hadn't thought of or was not aware of is using twist turn discs. Something like this. It's a setup that gives you a backup pad that we offer here that is a flexible backup pad, but yet is firm enough to allow you to get in there with these type of discs and dig out the deep scratches and tool marks. Now, these discs are, let me set this down here, are a resin back, or it's a cloth back disc. And that means that you can wet sand with them, you can dry sand with them. They're very durable and very long lasting. I've got a couple here, and you know, these just have the nylon or plastic little knobs that you screw on. The only disadvantage really in regards to using these types of discs is that you cannot reverse sand, because if you try to reverse sand with these will unscrew. But as many people that might think about reverse sanding, most people are not. So these are just a really good option, especially if you just want to have these on board for, say, you know, the first grit or two to get out the deep scratches and tool marks, because it can save sometimes, you know, you don't have to burn through all of your 80 grit discs. Simply just take the disc, it rolls right on, and away you go. Sand right on through. A lot of folks are using this type of disc to sand all the way through their progression up to 320, 400, wherever they stop. So again, twist turn discs, they're affordable, they're excellent. Wet sand, dry sand, again, that option, very helpful. You know, and sometimes as you're working on a piece, you know, maybe you put some oil or something to kind of lubricate the fibers. You know, I talk about this in my demos and workshops and so forth. You know, when I go to shave at the beginning of the day, I don't take a dry razor and start hacking away on my face, right? Because, you know, the fibers are not, it's going to be a mess. The same holds true with the wood. While the wood's not going to bleed and my face is, you're going to have tear out. And that's really what we're talking about here. So, you know, just an option for you to think about. You know, using a little bit of mineral oil along with your sanding process, or any type of oil that you might be using as a finish. Might even use a little bit of lacquer to stiffen the fibers. Just some food for thought. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. Normally I have my dust extraction right here in front of me, but if I had that, I couldn't have you here. So just for a little while, I put that to the side so that I could talk with you. Anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me here, Vince at vinceswoodandwonders.com. Again, the phone number toll free, 877-284-8969. And these can be located under twist turn discs on the website. So thanks so much. I'll talk to you more.